It strikes me as a bit amusing that this is... I can't say for certain, but this is probably my favorite bit of music from, I think it's Phantasy Star 3? If I remember correctly, this is the Phantasy Star 3 intro. Yeah. I don't have that many songs in my list of possible things for the intro. This, Wind Ahead off of Uncharted Waters New Horizons, and like 4 songs from Saga Frontier 2. It's kind of a bit ridiculous, really. But, I mean, I guess it is what it is. I'm kind of a big fan of I shouldn't say all of the songs, or all of the music that I have, but most of it is stuff that generally speaking appeals to me. I did do something. Well, I guess I should. I didn't. My dumbass forgot to take a picture of it, but I've been doing some stuff with Proxmox, as I've stated a few times, and I got really annoyed at something. So I had never done anything with tags in Proxmox, and if you do, there's a few options. You can either show the full tag, show them in circles, or show them in these little bars. And I was like, oh, well, if you show them in the little bars, that'll be nice and easy because they'll be small, and, even if you have a million of the things, it won't end up being a huge deal. Except it is, because of where they're located. They're located in, seemingly intentionally, the spot that is least useful, least helpful, because they're not constant. They're at the very end of whatever the hell the name is, which the name is already after the VM ID. So the whole thing is kind of a shit show. Feels like something that was added last minute, which it probably is. But it really feels like, okay, if they were used as prefixes, that, okay, first and foremost, that would work a hell of a lot better, but also, if they were, it's like a file path. And if they were instead in line with the thing above, or even in the little like navigation area to the left of the name, the area that's empty for use of, not making it obvious that it's not part of the prior, part of a different item, I think that would work. And it annoys me that's not how it works. Oh yeah, I wanted to check out what the fuck is over there with the Sky Palace. Why is that so loud? It might not actually be loud, but it was sounding loud to me. And it was annoying me for some reason. And I know that I occasionally just get really finicky about certain noises. I am not going to sit here and say that that is not the case when, you know, it absolutely is. I kind of wonder. Can I bring this enemy up here? I think well, damn. On the one hand, neat that I was able to fill out some math, but absolutely useless. I didn't remember those things dropping amiibo dust constantly. Yeah, jacking shit up there. Dang. But I did want to see if what's-her-face over in the corner has anything to say to us now. I do wish I understood why, like 90% of this game...
It's different. Unable to awaken. Whose dream is this?
is like the CPU is doing nothing and then sometimes it just runs at 100% for extensive periods of time. It just doesn't make a hell of a lot of sense. Well, that wasn't quite where we wanted to go, but not sure it makes a huge difference. I mean, all I'm doing right now is returning to the big tree, and I have no idea where the hell I want to go after that. So I should probably look. If I could remember where the hell the cats are, I would like to go there. I think it's the Forest Foregone. Part of me wants to say it's the Forest Foregone, but part of me is also telling me that I am a giant dumbass, so... I probably should have looked this up. You know, there's a handful of things that I probably should have looked up prior to the start of stream. Not things that are like spoilers, but things that are like hints as to where the fuck certain things are. I don't remember the... Ah, there we go. Forest Foregone. It might be the Whispering Forest, the thing right next to this. One of the two was... yeah, it's not gonna be this, because I was actually looking for a forest, and this is decidedly prior to where it goes all forest. But let's check out the Silent Coast as well. Or rather, it's after... Whatever, it's the desertification.
Thank you so much. I'll now head back to town. Before I leave.
I want to try some.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay. So that was just because we had purchased everything from him. Which one is it going to be? And I still don't know where Aros's thing wants us to be. That's Mr. Owl, and I don't know that Owl actually does anything for us right now. Sunken Sanctum also doesn't do anything for us right now, and I don't think we have that key. What are you? What are you? You are... You're not... Well, I mean, I guess it could be a merchant. My suspicion is that it's a chef, a cook person.
We meet again. How was the grill last time? Delectable? Yes.
Seems you have more delicacies to try. Tell me what you need. Ifri will swear to bring them to you.
Little one, you are so tiny, but your appetite is voracious. This time, I need water of the well and crystals of despair. Bring them to me, and I shall redefine what you consider good wine.
That's just a recipe for depression.
Crystals of despair? Ifri thinks these are quite dangerous. That can be made into food?
Only by the finest of chefs, which I am.
Ifri believes. Come on, Ori. Let's go find these ingredients.
Have you found the crystals of You mean... Yes, that's it. Careful, careful. They are quite volatile. After tender care, though, they can be quite the delicacy.
What are you waiting for then? Let's get cooking already.
Fried sandworm. Tentacle skewers. Ah. Oh, apparently there were some items that I had gotten that I had not yet used.
The wine's superb. I'll name it Crimson Kiss. And yet, I want
The
to
Eternal Vintage. Okay. Did I ever? I mean, I guess I had to. If I have an actual bit of map filled out there. You know, I still want to check out what the hell that is. Ah, rude as hell. Okay. Well, let's do that same thing, but without killing all of the things that will. Man, that's annoying as shit. Oh, and you can only bounce once, so if you... Okay. Well, I think the answer to that one is... It is intentionally not gonna work. C'est la vie. You know, sometimes I like trying really dumb, fucked up shit because it's dumb and fucked up. Like, that's just the reason I like trying some of this stupid shit. Still don't remember what the hell this... Oh. Why do I always forget that that's a... Because it doesn't look the same as any of the other mantis spots. It's weird to me that there's such an extensive area underneath here. And yet it seems like, if anything, the game really doesn't want you doing much of anything from where we just were. I don't know, it doesn't feel like it makes a lot of sense to me. I will say at some point in time we apparently became a hell of a lot stronger. This is up here. This should be close enough that we're grabbing the info for the wall. Yeah. Oh wait, because we're actually on the wall, that yeah, it's difficult to see where that transition is. So I was in freefall before I intended to be. Well. Yeah, I don't think I can actually do anything about that. Which is a shame. Okay. Wait. I think I fucked that one up. That is fine. But where the hell can we go? So we were doing a whole bunch of stuff in the field of pyro, and I don't remember that. Okay. Don't you love when this stuff works? And fucking around. Which way is... I mean, we can just go from the top, so... Turns out I chose the wrong direction. Surprising, you know, I'm certain no one. Ah.
So this is an egg of the Goliaths?
So this is what we were looking for before, and because the door was closed last time, I assumed it was a door.
There are 2 souls in the egg. Could it be Agus and Aquil? They will no doubt be stronger once their souls are merged. But the egg appears to need some time to hatch.
It's hard enough to deal with them individually. If they haven't changed their minds after being reborn.
If we can find the necessary primeval glyphs, we will be able to undo the soul link between us and restore my position as the Goliath of Pyro. That position will assuredly allow me to keep them in line.
The egg, it's actually beating like a heart.
Renee, have you made up your mind?
Let's go find other primeval glyphs.
Okay, so I suspect this will be another ending. Whether this one would actually be a good one or not, who knows? But I definitely get the distinct impression that unless we also solve all of the other issues, it would just be another path to a bad ending. It amuses me that the speed of the wall actually makes no difference. Oh. In terms of how quickly we can get up the damn wall. Okay. What are you? Oh, you're the... God. So I keep getting annoyed at this. That is... I'll just go there, because... Where was it? Halcyon Veins. That is C's... Cash, something of the sort. C, of course, being the big, annoying, dumb fairy. Who, we need to get 1,000,000 of her coins.
What? Excuse me.
I get this weird impression that will be probably more useful, potentially more useful, than a bunch of the other things. We do need to get our after images sorted. I feel like this this never seems like it goes off. And I don't recall seeing a single spot where that could do anything, so... Oh. So rather than giving us a percentage, it just gives us the number. That's useful. Ah, and I see that the wheelchair man went over to the town of the exiled. Or the rest of the... whatever. He went over to the purple place. So... Now, I think that's where he was originally. I think this is one of the first places we found him.
Remove the shackles of thy flesh, embrace strength, and remove the shackles of thy flesh, embrace strength and liberty. Blasphemers! Don't you dare delude me. There must be another way. I won't be fooled.
Okay.
You are all liars. I will believe no voices from you. No! You.
Okay. Now does... That was the belief quest? Now... Let's actually get away from it so the... Unfortunately, that means we have no idea where the hell he went now. Wait, what's that symbol? Is that another one of the chefs? I have to assume it's one of the chefs. I know what that one is. I know what she wants. I'm not smart enough to do the music stuff. There's too much going on in the background where that is for me to actually be able to pick up the notes properly. It doesn't help that I'm not good at those puzzles to begin with. Like, sometimes I can do them, sometimes I can't. And... Okay, I have... Why the hell is that area empty? Okay, that... let's put a mark. Once I remember how to change what marks. Let's put the dumb eye as a reminder that, hey, maybe I should check that out. Yeah. That this feels like the least helpful. God, I hate that. I hate the area for the scythe. Most of the time. I am just really bad at using it if it's not something directly horizontal. Okay, so it seems likely that I chose poorly. At least the sword is... It's consistently where... I would expect it to be, but... I just want to get a single one of these treasures it's allegedly pointing me at. So that I have any idea as to what the hell it's trying to tell me. If it's pointing at that, though, I guess I'm gonna have some issues. Let's use this to... Where the hell was it that I wanted to go? Up here. What's closest? knowing how difficult it frequently is to come from below on this stuff, I am going to use this one. Use this location. Okay. Is it over here? No. How did I miss this? This is a big-ass area. This isn't even something difficult to get to. Like, this is more difficult to miss than to hit. The language created by God, when spoken and written, it inspires great magical power. When Luca created the world, she wrote her feelings in primeval language, which thus contain the power of God. Many of Luca's hand-built devices are driven by primeval glyphs. Creatures with powerful souls are often able to understand primeval language and use it to exert great power. Okay.
Friends, I honestly thought we'd see the last of one another. Here, take the sword and bear witness to the existence of the Hermit.
This aura. This is no ordinary sword. And you're willingly gifting it to us?
The Phantom Sword is proof the Hermit existed. And that was my quest all along. You earned this sword. Not just for saving my life, but also as witnesses to me and Brenda at the successful conclusion of our grand adventure. Henceforth, this sword shall stand for our unshakable friendship.
Thanks.
Neat.
I'll make good use of it.
We won't refuse it then.
The gift. Mipa? So, how does this sword compare to the Sword of the Heavens or whatever? Oh, this is it's a great sword. Peculiar power of a legendary adventurer. Ah, okay. So this one is very, very strange. $298. What I want to make sure is that it's not that the various bonus things are not hurting our regular damage. Which means I'll need to find something with several of the same enemies and okay, so that wasn't quite what I intended, but It seems like it might be. Which would be big unfortunate. Oh, wait. Yeah, unfortunately, I think I'd rather have the... Honestly, oops. What? Ah. Pretty sizable, damage increase from using this. And of course it's made considerably larger, simply by virtue of the fact that it's going from a plus final damage to a minus normal attack. How much money do we have? We have enough that I shouldn't really be concerned about this shit. One of you is new. One of you is new. What's the new one? That's a very good question. Is it this one? Yeah, what? Ah.
I miss the leisurely nature of the town quite strongly. Ah, it's you. Welcome to our town. Would you like me to cook for you?
Ah, seafood! Ifri's nightmare! Ocean slugs? Ugh, jeez. Ifri hates that fishy smell.
Okay.
Ah, it's you! What?
Let's see what you got.
And the Elder hasn't had anything useful to say in ages.
On your trip eastward, you'll pass the wide body of water formed after the raising. It truly beggars, but we still can...
So the only interesting thing about the teardrop is that Eros said that it was where her house was, where we need to go to do whatever the fuck it was she wanted with regard to her house. But I got no idea where the fuck that is.
My rescuer!
Let me see what you...
His stock is fucking nothing. We have purchased everything. And the only other thing is Potman. I don't remember what Potman sold.
Hello again, rescuer.
Nothing really all that good. Notably, does not sell the sleeping potion, though. A little bit weird that there's not a... I mean, I guess it's because it's considered part of Resting Path. So let's go to the teardrop. And then immediately leave because it's not a useful spot in and of itself. So it does have that good. This spot bugs me. But it does have that good Tesla grad riff. There's some definite spots here that are... I mean, that's all just part of the Ashen Canyon. And there are some spots where this connects to that feel like they are more theoretically useful, theoretically valuable, than actually useful. There is this, which, as I recall, is the start of where, like, the big tower and such were. Yeah. I am not actually misremembering here. Astonishingly. Now, I would like to find an area that I have a whole bunch of items missing, but that apparently doesn't exist. So, I don't know that I will ever get full understanding as to what the shit that how the, like, compass or whatever on the thing works. I mean, there's a bunch in Holy Grounds, but that feels a bit less good since there's, you know, that's a huge area. I think that's Holy Grounds. Although, what is this? I don't remember what this is. There might also be one over here. Looks like there's one over here. It's not, in fact, one over here. So the one on the right there should be Holy Grounds. I don't know what this is, though. This might be the other, kinda... Oh. Nope, nope, what I said before is correct. This is the other... weird one, I think. Yeah, the other... Oh, hey! This is where we were wanting to go. This is Eros' spot. Date from an age ago. Disappointing progress made researching Holy Grounds. Not even owls wise to what truly transpired. Those flooded areas were a challenge to reach. Seems I'll have to find other solutions. Pompeii of the Northern Woods sent a magic letter, informing me that someone who was the spitting image of Renee was seen in town yet again. Pompeii's message was unsettling. It set me on edge. The flood and streams from then mayhaps scattered Renee's lost memories throughout all Engarden. Should they really be resonance, matter will become irksome. I should have sought them out earlier. I pray it's not too late. More corpses were found near Rubywood Village recently. They should have returned to the streams, yet most of them became wanderers. Is something wrong with the streams? Only Renee and Ifri were kind enough to deal with those bodies while I was away. I was hoping it was going to be a big tree, but it also wouldn't have made sense for it to be a big tree, if that makes any sense. We already have the one teardrop, and I don't think this would get a different name. The eye rebuked all my questions after he was locked in the cellar. I don't need to study soul spells to diagnose that his soul was corrupted. Thus he's become a marionette with no free will of his own. Further research is needed to conclude what truly befell them. Moonshadow boots and a shattered mask. Okay. But the shattered mask will be in here most likely. Okay, so that one appears to have been referring to that treasure chest. I don't know. I do wish it gave a pointer instead of the... whatever the hell it's trying to convey as is. I'll fully acknowledge that something is better than nothing. We would... what? Would have otherwise. I don't know why I keep looking at the map. The map is not... gonna be useful here. Just due to the very nature of this area. I suppose that's really just there so you don't go into that boss. Without full health. Okay. I don't know. I don't get it. I mean, just in kind of a general case, I don't get it, but... That felt astoundingly, not particularly useful. Who knows? Maybe I'm undervaluing those masks. So it does seem like those whatever the hell you want to call them, only show up at a much shorter range than I was expecting. Man, missing stuff in the Albedo Tower feels bad because it's not that big of an area. Like, this is at least a big ol' area, so, you know, yeah, okay, I missed 10 items, whatever. I mean, it's not at all obvious where the hell I could have missed 10 items, but... some of these having names in the interstitial areas is also very strange to me. That just doesn't feel like it makes sense, doesn't feel consistent. Man, so I have been streaming for an hour today, and I have accomplished, what is the nicest way to put this? Fucking nothing. So that last one is just too low, otherwise I do have it. I think. The little bit of reverb is also fucking with me. Okay.
Wow, you're amazing! I'm delighted you solved the puzzle. I'm returning to the lab to find Master then. Goodbye.
So, a hell of a lot of that was, I was kind of thinking it was absolutely the wrong starting thing. And this is going to be a sword from... This is going to be like a 70 attack sword. Oh man, no, it would have been fantastic when we first were able to get it. I'm pretty sure I was using a like 70, 60 attack dual blade. Now, it's not to say it would have actually been really good. Swords aren't... I know I have a sword equipped right now. Swords are not particularly fantastic. Their length and consistency is like the positive aspects of them. And I have no way of knowing if that was what... Nope, that apparently was not what it was referring to. Like, it makes some amount of sense if there was some stuff over... I was gonna say over here because, you know, I apparently never went over here, but, I also don't think that that's what that, thing, the constant pop-up was referring to. Yeah. And the fact that it shows up... I'm pretty sure well, I want to see what it looks... Oh, God. since they're by and large relatively minimal effects, I get the distinct impression we are probably not going to get something that is meaningfully better. Than what we currently have. The Remembrance of Blood? What? That looks legitimately fantastic. What the shit does it do? Nothing good. Well, maybe nothing good. Shit, I don't know. I mean, that could be fantastic. It certainly has all of the appearance of something that is gonna make killing bosses super easy. Okay, so I still don't actually have a good idea as to what where the direction or anything else that little compass is providing me, but did I ever? I must have. That was... Okay. So... the main reason I would just prefer to clear this area out as well is that it is right next door, and did I? Yeah. And it's fairly small. Which you can especially tell by the fact that it is lacking a actual teleport tree. That felt like I was dealing a lot. I know it's because I just came from an area where enemies had fuck all for health and defense, but that really felt like that was... This is taking a lot more off of the damage dealt than I am particularly comfortable with. Okay, so it's somewhere in this immediate vicinity, which is a very small area. This is really just making me appreciate just how bad I am at finding these things. It's... I mean, missing like 20% health, I was dealing about the same amount of damage as I am on like every one of these attacks, so... I kind of get that distinct impression that, it's just not that good. Is there anything over here? No, I got confused because of the fact that it's not a real wall. I should check this stuff out since I am not likely to be here again. There's no real reason to. I suspect a fair amount of it's going to be on the inside. But there also just doesn't seem to be a hell of a lot of areas to hide things over here so far. I also keep thinking that there's going to be... Get your ass over here, my dude. Come on. Oh, it is a short room. I don't know why I expected it to be not a short room. I am being absolutely fantastic with platforming, jumping right before I would hit the ground. But I am curious, mainly about what's going on, and I think that's just a matter of if I jump near the ceiling, it'll... Yeah. Exactly what I was kind of expecting. Just an issue with the way the map itself works. That... Ah. But where? Okay, so... Oh, I think I know. I think it's referring to that. But I still never figured out how to get in there. Like, it seems likely that whatever opens one of those walls opens them all. But and this is the big one for this area, because that's going to be, from what I can see, at least 4 items. I don't know. Let's go talk to Al real quick, see if there's any update for him.
Hey, Levine! We've gathered the things you need.
Ah, I knew you wouldn't disappoint me. Let me see them then. To forge with my mind, to cast into shape. All right, just one more step remains.
What? Still another step remains. Ifri is tired enough to lie down in a grave.
This artifact, though preliminarily completed, lacks the soul power to activate it. It's better if we use rare and powerful souls, those that are thoroughly twisted. While absorbing their powers, we can also purify these souls and end their suffering.
Isn't the town of the exiled full of mad spirits? Just go there.
How much power does the artifact need to be activated?
Not that much. Filling it up until it turns golden should be enough.
Okay. So I know where a fair number will eventually work. But man, just dropping swords left and right. Huh? I wonder if this is all related to the owl quest to begin with. Oh, hey, we finally,
Free. Thank you for your aid.
finally figured out where those things were again. Not useful to us anymore, but, you know. I did want to know where the hell they were, just on the basis of we had accomplished their goal and I couldn't remember where they were to go talk to. The other thing I wanted to do was go up and check out the Field of Geo. Because at the top, there is a gate. Somebody just texted me for some reason. Right there. There's also apparently a million, whoops. Chests we missed. Which makes the fact that we haven't, you know, the worst part about that is I'm pretty sure I saw it before and intended to go back. Now the logical spot for where that one would have been is actually not... Damn. I do wonder if that's actually ever openable. I know one of the things this is for. This is to get over here. Yeah, I don't get the... I don't get the things. Well, let's check out our quests real quick. So one of the things that could be of interests of interests is do kind of wish we could, you know, actually see where the buttons are zoomed out, but we can't. This map is fucking huge. Okay, so we need to go to the Heart of Veins. Good to know. And it sort of looks like we just have not gone to wherever the hell her master's place is. I do kind of like that we have to do something in Town of the Exile, but fucked if I know what. I'm gonna assume we have to go down to that big ol' area at the bottom. I mean, it's certainly possible that we just need to kill whatever. Don't we already have Soul Cutter? Or is this just going to be a much worse version of a... So, it's not like in an area. So it's not that useful. But it is interesting.
Rumblings.
Finally, it turned golden. Let's go to the Grand Archive.
Okay. In particular, this one's... I mean, I was given, you know, I was talking shit about it, but it's not near as bad as I kind of anticipated it to be. It's mostly just that, well... It's not as good as Spellbreaker. Which, I don't know. I don't know that I should necessarily be surprised. It's... Statistically, it's nowhere near the same level. Where was it? Holy grounds. The teleport animation still amuses me. Still kind of a neat one. Ah, he is at the bottom. That's not... I went further down than he actually was.
Ah, there you are.
I'm ready now.
This is the first hollow, the Candelabra of Desire. Take out the artifact I've given to you and activate it just as you summon Afterimage. Then you can enter the soul realm of the hollow. Entering the field of the hollows is a good opportunity for you to experience its source of power and energy. You may gain some new understanding.
Neat.
Renee, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. But the whole field is shrouded in dusk.
Don't worry, I'll guide the way. We've already taken care of the most difficult part. Once we've successfully entered the field, the rest should be no real challenge.
So assuming this...
Can you see anything that looks like a chain?
Assuming this isn't like the, Actually, I'm gonna check my Afterimage.
Isn't that it in front of us?
This chain is the source of the seal. All you need to do is break it. In Soul, you should be capable of breaking the seal directly. Be mindful, however. Do not carelessly touch the core of the Soul Realm. Someone would be angry if you break this hollow.
Okay, so... I was expecting it to be our last one? This one? I think that's still a super jump.
Piece of cake.
That's it. Break the remaining 2 seals, and I'll be free once again.
Huh. I wonder if we could hit the other ones.
It's almost done.
Where... Man, something has me coughing. I don't remember exactly where the other hollows are. Okay, so it appears we cannot, we cannot be bad. Which is kind of a shame, because it's one of those things where, you know, some of these games really let you do that type of shit, and you can't get into any trouble in this one.
All the seals are broken. I should be able to leave here once I fully regain my power. Take this, Renee.
Wow, amazing! Definitely worth the effort.
Thank you. May I ask where you will go once you're free?
I'm the one who should be thanking you. Making this artifact for you. It reminds me of my past. Perhaps I should catch up with my old friend again sometime. But first, I must prepare something.
This old friend you're talking about.
Well, who else could it be?
He is never going to leave. What did it do? Is the answer fat fucking lot of nothing? Well, now I'm really curious. How are we supposed to get down there? Or up there? Whatever it's... The direction isn't important. How are we supposed to get past those gates? I mean, really over here would be more useful since it has the... Yeah, unless it's some big circuitous path, I don't get it. Is it which one's gonna be? I think I'm just gonna head back to the big old tree and call it quits. Even just my ability to navigate around this place has gone to hell. So I can definitely tell that I am a little bit too fatigued to be doing this shit. I think that's gonna be it. And I think I'm probably gonna end up taking tomorrow off because I don't know, I was just mentally I was out of it the entire time, and taking a day off might be good. I'll see. I'll try to do either a Saturday or a Sunday stream. Probably the Saturday. It seems like a couple days on, then a day off is what works best for me. Have a good rest of your day.